Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Attorney Dan X Win coming at you one more time and want to talk a little bit about the supplemental registers. Now, for all of our clients, we always try to get on the principal register of the for trademarks with the USPTO. That gives you the strongest protection. After 5 years, you can submit information and file for a statement of incontestability, what makes it really hard to challenge your trademark. But sometimes you can't get on the principal, and you might be able to get on the supplemental register. So to get on the supplemental register, typically you have a descriptive trademark, right? So I've talked about in the past, and it's in my book, Making Your Mark on Amazon, right there. Um, uh, Trademarks have a distinctiveness, and on the not so great end, there's generic and descriptive trademarks, and the higher end, there's fanciful and arbitrary trademarks, which are kind of like made up words. But if you didn't understand this or didn't read my book before selecting your name for your business or your product, you may have stuck with yourself with a descriptive trademark, and now after a couple of years, you want to apply for a trademark registration. So you might not be able to apply for the principal register. If you do an application, the trademark office might say, "Hey, your trademark application, your mark is descriptive," and so you might get a bite at the supplemental register. So the pros are you still get to use the R in the circle. You the mark will appear on the trademark website if they're doing a search. So that might deter some people from applying for the mark as well. Um, you can use it as a basis for foreign applications as well, depending on the country. So you get some good benefits, and if you can't get on the principal, obviously you should get on the supplemental register. The kind of part of the downsides is you cannot file for a statement of incontestability, so it can still be challenged later on, unlike those marks on the principal register. Now, you can go from the supplemental to the principal after a certain amount of years, and if you can prove distinctiveness, right? If you can prove distinctiveness, and so being on the supplemental register will help you kind of add to the evidence of being acquiring distinctiveness. That's not the only thing, but that's kind of on the layer, stacks and stacks of evidence that you're going to submit to the trademark office if you want to move to the principal. So after a couple years, around 5 years, if you can get on the principal register, go ahead and do it. That'll give you a lot more protection than the supplemental. But then again, if you can't get on the principal right away, just try to get on the supplemental, especially if the mark is very important to your business and you want to protect it as much as you can. So for descriptive marks, try to get on the supplemental register. If you can't get on the principal register, and then make sure you're doing all you need to do to create a really strong mark so that you have enough evidence later on to submit to the trademark office to get on the principal register. So this is Dan Wynn again, talking about supplemental register, principal register. If your mark is getting rejected for being descriptive, try to get on the supplemental register and build up that goodwill and try to get on the principal register later on. All right, Dan Wynn here, talk to you later.